So what's up, everybody? It's 20 Casa Esmeralda. Summer gardens all done. Nice sunny day, mid 20s, 26, 27, 25. And nighttime temperatures now dropping below the 20s Celsius here. So gonna take the Fiat 352C out, a week behind on schedule. Because the e-bike kind of holds me up to get the e-bike done, so I was able to get the fuel, which is there. And so this is I prepped it now, pre-tripped it, everything, put some oil in the hubs, put some fuel in her. She's already warmed up to go and everything. Just take a look around at the garden. All the squash down here, it's done. Probably the chickens laid me some eggs today. Gotta get up early. The earlier you get up for chickens, the more eggs you get. I find if you get up before sunrise, you're gonna get more eggs. So they're all good and happy. I only got 6 hens and 2 roosters, and one rooster dies, then I got the other rooster. And these 2 roosters, they don't fight with each other, they're friends. For some reason or another, it's another story. But anyways, all this is gonna be plowed here, prepping my winter garden, but I'm not going to be planting as much as my summer garden because I have the olives here. But maybe if I just get a row of cabbage in the middle, some kale, and then some leeks, and maybe a few other things, that would all be good and nice. So absolutely gorgeous season for olives since there's no rain, and it rained. Today is Sunday, so yes, since I'm here alone and I do this myself, there is no day off for me. It's 7 days a week doing something or other, and because I'm behind right now and I wanted to do this already at the beginning of the week. But anyways, it's going to be done today, and then it's on to cutting firewood. So I just need a rough cut right now, and then I'll do another run and stuff like that, and maybe I'll get some of these trees down here. And there's still a back thing in my mind to make a kitchen table out of a chainsaw, because I got these nice fir or pine trees here. So this is all good. This would make really good lumber. Anyways, on to the olives. As you can see, because it rained on Thursday, so just a couple of days ago, they are getting fatter and fatter. It's all good, and the goats have been in here trimming the bottom of the umbrella off, which is nice. And so the bottom part is no good anyway, because it just sucks the life out of the tree. So the more and more it's actually higher, a little bit higher up at eye level height, and just a little bit above you, those are the ones you want. Absolutely phenomenal, top quality olives this year, right? Top quality olives. Gonna be possibly a nice extra virgin olive oil season. So I'm really looking forward to that. I got 150 trees here, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it alone. I'm looking around for help, or if you want to come here, that's fine. So all good. The watering cart is down here, got all the hoses and lines up. Got some sweet potato growing in here. So it's all sweet potato. My first time planting ever sweet potato. In Austria, we did 1 row of sweet potato, and the farmer said, no, don't ever plant again. And yes, it did for 3 years. Then it became a big problem, because we're in that area, they just kind of travel another 10 or 20 meters over to the next growing area. But here it's kind of self-contained, because the ground is very rocky, hard, and sort of clay and sandy, and that, so it's very hard for this to travel anywhere else. But if you have a really nice, rich, fertile soil conditions, and the ground's really like black in color and things like that, these means they can travel. So all good. More olives and olives and olives and olives. Wow. So I've been coming here for 6 years, and I've never seen that many olives, and a lot of people say this is a really good year. So June was not a very good month, but they say like the 1 in 5 And this will probably be the 1 in 5 if it doesn't rain in October. If we just get 1 or 2 rainfalls in October, like it's been doing now for July, August, and September, then it's all good. I planted the coffee in here and it didn't go. So anyways, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe there's going to be some carrots or something coming up. Or maybe it's going to come next year. You don't know about seeds, because seeds just, they do their own thing if you plant outside. And the bananas are right here. Some of them like over 3 meters high now. So there was some pomodori still growing in there, but till last week. But they all sort of got the little bit of cold. It was like a cold night at the beginning of the week before the rain. The Zucalunga, well, it just keeps growing anyway. It's still trying to grow. So all good. And into the greenhouse, there's another Zucalunga just came by here like 2 weeks, and there's another one growing right here. So I make tomato sauce along with the squash with this. Take some of my homemade tomato sauce and I add this and the squash to that, and I have instant tomato sauce in less than 10 minutes. So it's all good. Cooking up lots of pastas. The goats were here this morning. I did harvest 1 cucumber here, and my goat took possibly the last cucumber. But I've been saying that now for a couple of weeks, and this thing just does not want to give up. It keeps giving me more and more cucumbers. So it's all good. I put fennel down in here. As I said in my last video, fennel down in here, and also fennel down in here. So I got lots of soup fennel growing seeds, and some of the ones from last year, they came up right here. And then they got more potatoes now coming in here. These guys are almost ready. Maybe like another 2. I wouldn't give them more than 2 more weeks and I'd get a nice bowl full of potatoes, but not the 50 kilos I had last year. And then the late Zucalunga. So this is something I learned. If you plant your Zucalunga in the soil, and I was talking to 2 gentlemen in town, he says, yeah, then it doesn't come till October or November. And then this is the thing. So it's just started to grow now. And then this is the October and November Zucalunga. So if you plant in hay, it does come early because it stays nice and warm. It does like a certain temperature to grow at. So right now, as I said, it's like 25 degrees Celsius. And this is like the moderate temperatures around here. When I lived the summer, like for 35 Celsius all month of August. So it's all good. And then going into the greenhouse, we got the seed flats all coming here. So we got some Polish cabbage in here, and then on the other side the kale has not come and the leeks have not come yet. I'm not too worried about anything. I got more backup seeds and everything like that, and if it doesn't go, just put it in the ground, because sometimes it's just temperature wise and things like that. So this guy is rosemary taking off. Got some hot peppers growing here, more green pepper, and then I put the melanzani from down there over in here. It's kind of this. So some of the Zucalunga, because it's all crowded and everything like that, it doesn't like that. Some of these tomatoes got to come out. They did not fruit and that. So maybe if I just kind of take some part of this greenhouse out and then leave a little backspace, like a couple tomatoes and things like that, because the tomatoes just took over the whole greenhouse. Left this space open, still deciding what I'm going to do. Maybe put some rapa. It's very hot and warm in here. It's 30 plus degrees Celsius, so I'm still at germination temperature. So I'm okay. I'm not worried. Just when the temperature goes down below 30 degrees Celsius in here, then I have to do something, maybe plant some more seeds and do really some winter prepping. And dead winter, this is the only spot where something's going to grow. So all good. Okay, well, let's go take out the old girl. The old tractor. Start plowing. First run of the day. Oh, there we go. Okay, Fiat, leave the camera alone now. I'm gonna hop into the old girl. Do some filming. So what I'm going to do is just continue on here with finishing off this. Maybe just do like a second pass today of down here. I think this would be a good spot for the winter vegetable. On top here on this other side, it was sort of kind of growing. I planted like a lot of zucchinis. I only got like a couple out of this side here. So this side, it does need some work. I need to get some hay down, things and some revitalization. It's just this side here with the squash. I got some very big squash. It was only like 20 squash or something like that, but it was enough to make 50 liters of tomato sauce. So, and then the rest I'll be eating too. So, kind of hard to plant carrots and things like that here. So things that grow above ground are very promising and good. So I think here a little bit, and then in the back end where the hugel mound is, I'm just going to plant the cabbage in there. And the cabbage is the most important thing because I cannot grow that cabbage in the greenhouse. So, and if it does bloom, it grows, some of them grow up to like 2 feet wide or even a half a meter wide. So all good. I'm just gonna let it kind of die off then, do like 2 passes and do some fixing here, and probably I can plant in there. It's just when I harvest the olives, when I'm gonna harvest the olives, I might have a little bit of problem with some vegetables that are growing in here and things like that. So I think the cabbage is kind of hardy and the olives are very light in the net and something like that. So that'll be all good. A little bit of difficulty patch, and some people will be, if you get hired help, they will be reluctant to harvest if you have something growing beside it. So, and then these trees and everything, some firewood, and maybe possibly making a table if I get around to it. It's just me here. If I had extra help, I could make a table like this week or something, which I really need. So, running good. Do your pre-trip and everything will be fine. So even if it's as old as me, like 45 years old, just do your pre-trip. You know, make sure that your fluids are topped up and your water and everything has got oil and all these things, and these things will last you a long time. You know, like I've seen ones that are 60 years old here and still running. So all good. But I still want to do like a clean out in here. I'm still deciding if I'm going to run over this melanzani. The ones down here at the bottom, because the sprinkler was going this way and down, those were the performers. And then these melanzani, I got like little half-age plants from, so I'm not too good. So if I can keep a couple or something here, these ones, they will stay over the winter time. As long as it's not a very cold winter, the melanzani, which is these ones here, and they still got sort of half blooms on them, they will stay over the winter time. And then by spring they will start blooming again if you leave them. So, or grow new ones, which is always a nice thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. This is Tony at Casa Esmeralda. I hope I've inspired you to go outside, to plant and grow your own food, and to do things on your own. And I will see you in the next one. So take care and bye for now.